Hello there, everyone. This is No-Name117 Spore. It's been a little while, and it is very late right now. It's 11:03 p.m. It's not the latest I've done a Rule the Waves 2 stream, but it is pretty late. And as I just said, once again, I am back with some good old Rule the Waves 2. Starting here, good. Discord is in the other monitor, so if I have it pulled up, you guys can't tell. And I also have Google here pulled up. Let me just make sure that I'm streaming in 1080 here. I should be. Right? Yeah. Alright, cool. So yes, I have wanted to do a good old China playthrough for a while, and I just kind of kept delaying it as I had Planet Coaster stuff to do, and more Planet Coaster stuff to do, and some real life stuff to do, and more Planet Coaster stuff to do, and then some War Thunder stuff to do. And yeah. Let me just double check where the chat box is. Okay, chat box is in a good location, I think. Should appear in about the right area. Text might wind up going a little bit up the top of the chat box, but who cares? You know, if it gets there, that's a good thing. I have a very active chat. Well, alright then, let's actually start this. 1900, China. So, yeah, and this is going to be on historical budget. This is bad. This is very bad. I actually want to check something. We have a larger naval budget than Japan. What the shit? What the shit? Game, what the shit? And Austria-Hungary and Italy. This is not as bad as I thought. Wow, better than Spain. Okay, Spain was garbage. That's doable. How do they have a better naval budget than Japan, Austria-Hungary, Italy, and Italy? How? That doesn't make sense. None of that makes sense. What's Russia's? Okay, higher. However, there are a number of issues with China. First of all, undeveloped shipbuilding industry. Stuff takes longer and is more likely to be flawed, I think. Yeah. Poor education. Also not good. Endemic corruption. Oh dear God. Dock size. 4,000. Yeah, that allows us a small protected cruiser. Naval guns. Up to 8 inches. And as bad as our docks are, you know, normally that wouldn't be as big of a problem, because you can just be like, oh, hey, Britain, well, can we order a ship from you? Oh, hey, France, can we order a ship from you? Oh, hey, Germany, can we order a ship from you? Oh, hey, America, can we order a ship from you? You know, something like that, you know. Britain, France, Germany, and America, they can make you decent ships at the start of the game. I have a nice rule for this campaign where I cannot do that. So I cannot order ships from or refit ships in foreign nations. So I have to build my own ships domestically. I can take ships as prizes. That is allowed. Nothing else is. There's no other way I can get access to them, and I'd have to rebuild them in my own yards if I did get one from another nation. Alright. Let's go with this hellish playthrough. So, that is not the name. What name am I gonna pick? Of course, it's gonna be Coroname 117. Gonna go on super large. 100% research rate. Historical resources. Not going to go very tech. I'm going to put on harsher peace deals. So yeah, manual build of the Legacy fleet, and I'm going to put it in game slot 4. And you can still see the Russia and Austria-Hungary and America games here, as well as some other ones I completed. I can probably save over the Spain slot at some point. I probably will, because I want to do a Japan series as well, mimicking Tortuga's settings. Alright, maximum airbase size should be up. Alright, I'm gonna real quickly just turn off the display capture to get rid of some notifications. There is nothing really severe there. That should be good. I'm gonna pause the stream on the actual stream side of it. That should be good. And yeah, let's do this. Let's see how China goes. Coroname 117. We will see how Coroname 117's career ends up. There we go. That was odd. But there we go, we're in. We are in. I can reload my Twitch page. I know nobody's been chatting, but yeah, the viewers get weird sometimes. Alright, so we are not going to have much monthly budget, and since I have to build ships at home... You know what, first of all, can I just make sure... Yeah, okay, we need to get larger docks building from the very beginning, so I might as well just put the funds into that immediately, and not have them in refit ships. So let's try an auto-designed pre-dread. Okay, that is absolutely terrible. It cannot be identified as any legal type. Let's go down to CA. 19 knots. So if it's a pre-dread, it's cannot be identified as any legal type. So let's bring the belt down to 6 inches then. Let's see if we can get a CA. That's 2 inches of belt armor. Continuing, we classify ship. Yeah. Alright, so we want short range. No torpedo defense, can't get that. We want cramped accommodation, probably. Unfortunately. And... should be a low freeboard option somewhere, right? Oh yeah. Low freeboard. No tertiaries. I'm gonna bring it down to that. No deck extended armor. Deck will be brought down to 1 inch. Belt extended down to 2. Conning tower down to maybe 5. Turrets, let's see, about 8. And then secondaries down to 2. Is this a buildable ship design? Unfortunately not. This is difficult now. This is very difficult. Can we get a protected cruiser? If we go CL, we go 17 knots. So we can get an 8-inch armed protected cruiser. Maybe I'll go 7 inches of turret armor and try to get the belt up a little bit more. So this is basically, let's see if we can get a coastal defense protected cruiser right here. which isn't great, but it could be a lot worse. Do I want to go with this design? Because, let's see, if we try for a CA. Hello, Maximilian. Welcome. Yeah, I'm designing the first ship. So if we go 19 knots, speed at least must be larger than 4,000 tons. You missed the notification. We've barely started, though. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. Maxim Inc. Just your name on Twitch is different than your name in Discord. Alright, so I can build this as a light cruiser. What sort of corvettes can I build? Must be no larger than 1,800 tons. 8-inch 4K CLs? So, something like this then. Something similar to this. The question is, do I want to have a, do I want to have, like, the low freeboard cramped accommodations style design? Or do I want to go with something which has less armor? I go with something which has less armor. 3-inch narrow uniform. I'm not gonna use narrow uniform. Some people were actually testing it, and I think they were coming out that, what was it? All or nothing is better. Although, I don't know. I don't know on that one. That seems to be still a very hotly debated debate right now. But yeah, I'll stick with something like this, maybe. It's a very slow ship, but it only needs to stay in, coastal waters. 3 inches enough to defend against all CL guns. I don't think narrow uniform would work on a protected cruiser. It wouldn't. Because the benefit of narrow uniform comes with combining the side armor with the deck armor. But you don't get that on a protected cruiser. So narrow uniform on a protected cruiser is pointless. Anyway. It works when you use it. So I'll probably have some of these, or some of this design, some of a different light cruiser design, like a proper one. Oh, I don't know. Just losing a barrel in the rear turret and gaining freeboard and speed. That might be a smart idea, yeah. Normal freeboard. 19 knots, maybe reduce that for a little. I would say reduce that for a little bit more upgradability. Also, no, submerged torps are way more useful than people ever make them out to be. This is a very difficult design criteria to work with. A shitty 4K CL can be a deadly. Oh, all the submerged torps. Yeah, oh, right. That's what you mean. No aft mount. I'm gonna get rid of the aft mount. Yeah, you might be onto something here. This might not be a bad design. Maybe I should reduce the... How good is it against turret armor? No immunity zone. Let's see, 6-inch guns. Yeah, good immunity zone. So 8-inch guns. So okay, so turret armor is at 6 inches. So if our belt is at 6 inches, then yeah, we're good. Wait, why did I bother checking that? It shows it right here. I'm stupid. Sunken tire battle lines. Okay. So I can go with this design. It's not terrible. The accommodation's not very good. Um, hmm. Alright, let's get rid of... Okay, come on. Give me those back. The average seal will never pierce 3 inches of armor until 20s. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that bad of a design. I think this is a good choice. I'm gonna... I'm going to... No, I'll keep the 3 funnel design. Alright, so, structure 1... I need you to be this. 5 inches. Yeah, you're not bad. You're not wrong. There. I will actually go with that. You made a very good point. I don't think I can push it much faster. We're starting to lose just a little bit too much efficiency going from 19 to 20. My thought was coastal warships. Oh, narrow belt. So I go narrow. Yeah, that is possible to push it up a little bit more. 20 knots. It's not super fast, but it might just be fast enough to work. Also potentially to bring down the turret armor a little bit. No, I think this is... It's not a great design. Hopefully what'll happen is I'll get 6,000 tons, be able to build proper CAs, or even like coastal defense battleships. And that'll happen in 12 months. And then hopefully after that I can get, 8,000 tons, 10,000 tons, 12,000 tons very quickly. There's almost some thought about not going with this. Because if that's going to be my strategy, then what if I didn't go with this design and instead used more conventional 4,000 ton light cruisers, short-ranged ones, and then just tried to avoid war at the beginning? Because in 12 months I can start building small coastal defense battleships. I would think. Quality is superior to quantity with China. I'll go with this. I'll use some of these, and I'll use some of a more conventional CL design too. Funnily enough, I checked the budgets. China has better base funding than Japan does. Which was weird. It should not... I don't know why it's that way, but somehow, China has a better budget than Japan at the start, and apparently Italy and Austria-Hungary as well. I don't know why that is. I don't know how that is. Well, I don't know if it's budget or resources. Well, no, it's base resources, I should say. Alright, so we'll have that structure there. What I will do... Maybe something like this. Add individual shells for your max guns. That's confusing. Like changing the rounds per gun? Like that? Actually, it might be better to get it up to like 120. 110 gives me a little bit more weight remaining. Oh yeah, you can change that. Oh yeah. You know, like that. Yeah, that's not hard. I think 110 is fine, though, you know. You do want a little bit of weight remaining so that you can upgrade the ships with fire control upgrades and other stuff in the future. If you don't do that, then you're having to remove something. And, you know, you could do secondary guns, but rounds per gun take too long to remove because it was seen as an exploit in the first Rule of Waves game, where you could just give it all the rounds per gun and then just take a bunch away. So then they removed that exploit completely. It was pretty damn cheaty. Which is, you know, why it's no longer in the game. And then we can do just a little box sort of thing back there. Maybe 5 doesn't look quite right. You know what? What if we did just this? And then for 6 we did like that. And then those kind of look like masts or mast tops. I have not played China off camera. This is my first run. Alright, so we have that design to work with. I'm not gonna build it yet. First of all, let's get a destroyer. No 2-inch secondary guns. I don't like that design for destroyers. We need short range. As much as I hate to say it, we need short range. You know what? No, hold on. Map. Is this a home region? Okay, so this is southern China. It is a home area. And that is northern China. That is a home area. Area. Southeast Asia is a hotbed. Yeah, I would expect it to be. So, interesting thing is that every single nation here has holdings. Which, we could fight for. Because Britain can challenge us, France can challenge us, America can challenge us, Japan can challenge us, Germany can challenge us, and Russia can challenge us. The island, yeah, down here. Hanan. Oh, yeah, they could invade that. That might be a good place to put coastal fortifications on. Put a bunch of batteries on that. Okay, I can do that. Wait, can I just pay for those right now? Yeah. Yeah, I can. Until you capture the ports there, that will be... Yeah, okay. So I'll build, you know... Let's get some 6-inch coastal batteries in. And then let's get some 4-inch in. And maybe another 8-inch battery. There we go. That's a good mix at Hainan. Giving me a good amount of coastal batteries in that location. And it does give me some cover. And I think there's already a couple. I would think that there's already a couple in southern China, correct? Yeah, we do. 6-inch and a 4-inch. That gives me a little bit of cover in southern China. But yeah, good point on here. Get a bunch of coastal batteries up so that invasions become harder and battles become harder for the enemy. Alright, so next thing I should definitely design is a destroyer. Auto design ship of destroyer type. No, none of those. Give me short range. Gonna have to do normal accommodation. There's a very good thought that I might go down to 26 knots in terms of speed. And the reason for that is that the D and E torpedo setup on this is way too useful. Actually, I'll go F and G here. There we go, 0 tons remaining. Yeah. And the thing is, if you have two... I think the thing with torpedo tubes is if you have 2 of them, destroyers are very reluctant to fire. If you have 4 of them, however, they are, you know, more capable of firing. So we'll save that as a destroyer type. I'm going to design a second destroyer type. And you know what I'm going to do, and I don't know why this now takes up the full screen like this. That's kind of lame. I set it to full screen once and I can't get it out of full screen. I think that's a glitch. Is I'm going to get rid of the Q. One of those, and then get a 27 knot destroyer. Or, I'll get a 27 knot destroyer. Or alternatively, I could get an additional 3-inch gun and have a gunboat destroyer. But that might not be a great option. So yeah, here is a 27 knot. Here's what a 27 knot destroyer would look like. It's not quite as good, but that little bit of extra speed could potentially help, as well as still having 3 torpedo tubes rather than 2. Having that extra torpedo tube will help get over the AI's fear to launch torpedoes. So I'm not going to build any of those yet. I want to get a CL done. Auto design a type of CL. Let's go up to 4 inches of displacement. None of those secondaries. Short range. But normal freeboard, normal speed. Debating on 1.5 and yeah, I'll go 1.5 inches and 2 inches. You already get rid of the rear gun on your DDs till you get to 900 tons. You know, still having guns on your DDs is actually kind of important, in my opinion. Alright, so what I want to do with this one is start it with F, G, and J, and K. That's good. Now we add H and I. That's still good. So now we add D and E. And now we are out of tonnage. I might get rid of D and E and then go for an additional knot of speed. It would be nice to get another set of torpedoes on this though. 1 inch of deck. Alright, we will add those torpedoes. More tubes? Yes, I'm putting more tubes on it. More torpedo tubes on these light cruisers. So this will be a second class of light cruisers I have. A second much faster class. You know what? There we go, that solves the issue. So now aft tube's worth it. Okay, we'll get the aft tube then on this one. Didn't have it on the other one. On this one, yeah, I'll have it. Maybe I'll get, you know, a couple 4-inch guns on here. You know, either you have 0 armor on your secondaries or you have 2 inches. So we'll get 8 4-inch guns, and then if we need to remove them in the future, we can. So that's something where the 4-inch guns right now will prove useful, and in the future they might not. Honestly, the auto-generated design for this one fits. I'm just gonna put a nice little box around the center things right there, and then, you know, maybe a little mast up there, and I think we're good. Aft tubes work that you can pull the cheeky thing with turn together and have your ships fire their aft tubes at the enemy. Okay. Do note, though, I'm playing this on Rear Admiral's mode. So, go to build dialogue. Alright, so now we have 2 classes of light cruiser, 2 classes of destroyer. There's thought for some corvettes as well, and I think I will do it. So, corvettes. Auto design. So I want, yes, 900 tonners. 900 tonners. in the future are actually worth it. Because the thing is, 1900 Corvettes are still useful in 1950. This design here, you can still use it as far into the future as you want. I haven't thought about going up. Now I'll stick with the 4-inch guns. Alright. Yeah, it's just a Corvette. This is fine. It's 21 knots. It's faster than that first cruiser design. Alright, so there we go. Now we have designs. So let's start with... Okay. You know what? Let's start with the destroyers. You know what? No. We need Corvettes at the start. So we will start with 12 Corvettes. You know what? I will get 16 Corvettes, so that I don't have to worry about trade protection. So that will provide me my trade protection. So Cheng Kung is the more heavily armed one. Fu Po is the more conventional design. Alright, so destroyer-wise, so Li Hu has the better torpedo load. Well, this guy has a lesser one. I will get 8 of each. So, yeah. Japan, Germany, France, everyone else. Yes, I would agree. Japan, good for early game. Maybe Russia. Look at our budget. Yeah, I have a larger budget than Japan. So yeah, that does make a good point for attacking Japan. On the other hand, Japan has to have their entire fleet. Russia does get a decent starting fleet. However, Russia has to sail a lot of that fleet all the way over here, and it's going to lose crew experience. That's how Japan defeated them. So Japan will have a smaller but typically better performing fleet, while Russia will have a larger but worse performing fleet. Alright, so let's get 4 of those built. Auto-generate me a name here. Fei Yun. Okay. You will be renamed to Fei Yun. You can actually invade Liaotung in the beginning, I think. Japan, I don't think you can invade. Or Liaotung. Okay, yeah. It's easy to get around an early war. Now, okay, good. Oh. That's not good. Cancel. We need to rename the first Sui Chung. And it'll instead be named, this. Quang Chen. Alright, so we have 193 funds to work with. I want to keep my ships organized. So let's say if I want 6 Fu Po's, then I should get maybe... So that would get me... Let's see. So that's 105,000 right there. 2 more Cheng Kungs adds another 30,000 to that. And that would leave me with 60,000, which means I still need to spend a little more. So I think that, and then that will get me to a pretty good amount of funding. That being said, though, this ship does need to be renamed. So suggest a new cruiser name. And then rename it that. And there we go. But it sounds like you're going to want to always be doing crew training because corruption hits in your crew. Oh. The crew loses an experience level because of lackluster training. That's interesting. I did not expect that. Although that might have been something where it would have been more fun to discover that. And work around it. I would not expect any need to do that, usually. Alright then. So, honestly, I might get another set of Li Hu class destroyers here. Alright, let's hit continue. Alright. Rulers 2. Thank you. Alright, get me, I guess 2 more Qingkung's building, 2 more Fupo's building, and then maybe another set of these guys building. Almanac time, yes. Alright, so we have 14 light cruisers in service with 4 more building and not a lot of tonnage of them. Destroyer-wise, we're a little bit behind in the world, but not too far. We have the most corvettes. We're leading in a ship class, hooray! Alright, so Germany has 11-inch armed battleships, pretty typical. Couple lightly armed CAs and actually decently armed CA. Terrible light cruisers. And then destroyers. Britain. If I'm getting into war with Britain, I have screwed up in a major way, so I do not. I don't want to look at them. France. France has pretty good battleships. Definitely armored cruisers which could beat up my stuff. Light cruisers, which exist, not many of them, which aren't very good. Russia is the worrying one here. So they don't have many battleships, but their battleships are pretty good. 11-inch guns are nothing to stop it if you get Q1 in the early years. Yes, that is correct. It's difficult to get them in the early years. So yeah, multiple heavy cruisers armed with 4 9-inch guns. Those are worrying. And Russia actually appears to have a good set of light cruisers. Yeah. Yeah, these are pretty decent. United States. If I've gotten into a war with America, I have screwed up in some major way unless I'm late in the game or allied with a major power. So no. Japan. Similar situation to Russia, but without the competent light cruisers. In a cruiser war, Japan might actually be at a disadvantage. Let's continue. Alright, so I've got the dock size building. Once you get... You always give the eccentric inventor your money once you got 20-inch guns in 1904. Oh dear god. What do you even put them on then? Can you actually fit them on a pre-dreadnought? Like more than one? Alright, research. Budget needs to go up to 12%. We need better naval guns. Put 2 in single turrets. Okay. I'm debating as to whether to actually set anything to high or if it's just let's get naval guns. Now, usually stuff like fire control and, various forms of machinery development, I like setting to high. I think light forces and torpedo warfare and torpedo technology are both worth it in this case as well. There's a part of me which wants to save up money, but I think I'm going to build more destroyers and more corvettes here at the start. Set AP to high. Good point, good point. I am going to need to penetrate penetrate enemy ships. And as much as you are going to hate me for this, yeah, low fleet readiness. That's how I play this game. I'm just gonna ignore the fact that, keeping crew quality good helps. um, I'm just gonna ignore that quietly and hope it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. And that will get me some more money. Honestly, another class of destroyer. We're China. We don't have a lot of budget. We need to swarm the water with destroyers. So, my intention here is to get the larger dock size and hopefully be in a better funding situation. Now, we can try to steal technology from people, but I don't want to risk a war. If we risk a war with... I will try to steal technology from Britain. I will try to steal technology from everyone, but if we start risking a war, I am going to reduce that down to 0. So, that's risky. Let's go. What do I get? Double tension. It is deplorable that it seems impossible to stop fighting in this region. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't need double tension. If you have the tech and gunsmith, make your early CAs into pocket BCs. I don't know how that would go. Wow. I have to put myself at a major prestige risk because my own rule set prevents me from doing this at this point in time. Yes, the Empress is a man too. Okay, yeah, I should have caught on to that. You know, be inclusive though. Be inclusive. We need to be inclusive at this point in time. Okay. How long does it take? No, I can't do it. How much of a prestige hit do I take if I do this? Because if I say I will not let the Navy be micromanaged in this way, I lose 2 points of prestige. But if this is the case, so I lose 2 points of prestige if I do this, but I gain 1 at the start. Yeah. That's not bad. I will take this trade. It is a good trade. Or 2 to 3 on this one? Okay. It's random. Well, you know what? If it's 2 to 3, that's still a better outcome than on the other one. Unless you are losing 2 to 3 plus the additional point you gain from it, at which point it's a worse outcome. I have to take it. It's the better option. Also, why did I get a ping? Oh, that's from you. Well, you have 6 months to get more prestige. Yep. No more spying on Britain. I do not want to go to war with them. And subdivision and damage control. We got some stuff in service. Good. Getting some destroyers right now. We vote to reduce naval spending. It would be terrible if this campaign just dies because of this rule set and that random event from the very start of it. I have to take that. No spying on any of the nations which that increased tensions with. There, I did get a little bit more prestige. Alright. So we are at... Oh, no! Okay, 19 prestige. We did okay. Britain, no! No, do not go to war with us. Alright. I lost 3? No, I lost 2. I was at 21 and went to 19. Alright, dock sizes are completed now. Alright, build them larger. Alright, so now I can get a proper small CA. And now it's like January 1901. So we could get a CA, or we could get a coastal defense battleship. So if I go for the coastal defense battleship approach, we go with that. We go low freeboard. 7-inch turrets, probably. Normal accommodation, I'll leave it at. 5-inch secondaries, decently protected. Maybe a 4-inch belt. Maybe 16 knots in speed. Cannot be identified? What does a pre-dreadnought need to be? Is it not armored enough? Does it need at least a 6-inch belt? 6.5? There we go. Yeah, okay, 6.5-inch belt. Goodbye deck extended armor. Hello, protected cruiser armor scheme. Okay, that's legal, apparently. Stop it with the narrow uniform belt. I have to go with a protected cruiser armor scheme. I don't have the tonnage to get away with it. Hey, we still have torpedo tubes on this thing, though. That's good. Some thought about using, No, I will not delete that funnel. I'll delete the F funnel. You can get away with it, you're 80% sure. There's 0% chance I'm getting away with it. There's 0. There's no way. Unless I, like, really drop the speed down. Oh yeah, narrow. Let's try it. Oh! Okay, I can get away with uniform narrow. Yeah, let's do uniform narrow then. Deck is gonna be low. Actually, you know what? It's protected cruiser armor still. Yeah, no, I can't get away with it. We'll go up to an 8-inch belt. Or a 7-inch belt with 9-inch turrets. And actually offer the ship some better protection. Oh, wait. Yeah, narrow belt. Having more than 5 tons to play with. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go normal belt. I'll go 6.5. I'll go 8-inch turrets here. Wait till you can get more main battery turrets. Yeah, maybe I should hold off on the pre-dreadnoughts. Let's design the CA. Then the 3-inch belt and the... Oh, I didn't put it at short range. Oops. Let's go to 5-inch turrets. Go to slope deck. And that's all I can do. I might have to go to protected cruiser. I can't get a 7-inch... I'm not going to be able to get a 7-inch belt on this thing. I don't have tonnage to play with. I think this is a decent ship design. Maybe it can hold up somewhat in battle. Turret top's a bit heavy. Okay. Turn it down and get another secondary gun. Yeah. Can't get too much. Oh! Hello, torpedo tubes. I think that's somewhat balanced. It's just a name ending high. Then and then kind of do this. Okay, we can put something like this on it. I'm getting like really distracted by whatever music's playing in the background. I really hope you can't hear that. It is from a show. I really, really hope that that's not loud enough. Good. It's really annoying from here. Alright, so funnel 1, is that funnel 3 or funnel 4? Is that funnel 4? Who put funnel 4 there? That was a bad idea. Don't use funnel 4 like that. You know what? We'll do 3 funnel design because it is decently fast ship. We can do that. And bring all your funnels into a giant super funnel. Later ships have that. You don't do that on early vessels. I like doing that on carriers especially, but not on like this thing. It's way too early for that design choice to be existent. I'll do this, and then no. What if I just kind of put that goes over it? Or we could do that. There you go. That's our cruiser design. No, wait. You're actually being classed as a light cruiser. Okay, so now it would be, but now we have to get rid of something. There we go. Or alternatively, can we delete the aft mount and nope. Yeah, okay. We'll stick with this. Alright, so that'll take a little bit of time to design. So yeah, I guess I'll just stick with those cruisers for the moment. We have some more ships working up already. Okay, those are getting commissioned. I'll bring spying back up with the Russians. Hey, you're commissioned? We'll try it. How the hell did that just work? Do you really think that was a good idea? I don't know. I have Java now. I'm gonna just try to make concessions and get out of a war. In the meantime, hey Java, let's just build some coastal forts in you. And get it defended. Alright. So, a bunch of stuff's gonna complete here. So everything's in Northeast Asia. I need to get stuff into Southeast Asia. So... First of all... Not here. We'll activate these 4. Activate these 4. And then... honestly, just move all the destroyers we completed. You guys move into Southeast Asia here. So yeah, I have all the budget I want to work with and none of the tonnage I need to work with. I think is so far what I'm learning. We should probably get... Did we get anything researched? No, we haven't. So really, I'm gonna build a new set of, or 2 more fupos. Um, don't fret about it. Um, yeah, I'll take that prestige hit. Build me 2 of these guys. I can't take many prestige hits at this point in time, but how are you gonna build a new CA now? I don't know. What monies? Well, I have a bunch of extra spare tonnage, and I can still just deactivate the fleet and hope that I don't go to war with any of those 3 nations. Yeah, okay, tensions are declining again. Yeah, you moved to Southeast Asia. Alright, so docks are still building. Oh, come on. We should take this. Yeah, we should take the opportunity. That was what I was hoping for. Stuff like that event. There we go. See? See, I was smart. And the thing is, I'm going to get that money back once all these guys complete in just a few months. So I'm not too concerned. Yeah, there we go. See? Those guys are done. Hey, better destroyers. That's good. We can build some. Let's build some. 600 tons. 27. We can go 27 knots. So we can take the Lihu design and just bring it up to 27 knots. Why not? Honestly, ooh, can't get it medium range quite yet. Some thought about sticking additional guns on there. Could that work? Somehow. I don't want to put him there. I probably want J and K, right? Oh, a little better. You take off the rear gun and get it up to medium range. Or I can have a gunboat destroyer like this. One of the 2. Yeah, I'll do a gunboat destroyer. I think that's a decent design. Probably very refitable as well. Alright. I probably ordered too many of them. But I want to use up some of my funds, so yeah, I will take the budget hit. Okay, okay. Tensions only tensions with France are high right now. We'll do a little bit of spying on Britain again. Try to get tech. And now we get larger docks. Hooray. Alright, 8,000 tons. France is weak. What do they have? They do have some... You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Let's design a pre-dreadnought battleship. We'll go auto design for now. Local yard. Alright, so we want it to be this heavy. Secondary protection, 2 inches. Range should be short. We'll go down to 7 inches of belt. We could try the uniform narrow belt. Let's try 6. Ooh. I'm not sure I can make it work. Pre-Dread gonna do much of anything? No, no, it's not. But it gives me at least some battleship to contest them with. I won't go Universal Narrow Belt. I think it's just too heavy. Go up to 7 inches there and go down to 17 knots. Go down to like an 8-inch conning tower, maybe 9-inch turrets, 2-inch turret top. I think that's acceptable. It's not going to be great, but I need to get better guns somehow. That's my issue. Okay, come on. Thank you. No, we'll delete the third funnel and then move the first funnel back to there. You know what? Let's do something more interesting with the funnels. Alright, so the center line is, we'll say, about there. X equals 107. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Is I will do that. Those are slightly off. Alright, so no, we'll put the first one down first. So Y is 208. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, okay. Good enough. Alright, so structure 1 will be our line superstructure to kind of go through our 5-inch guns like that. And you know what? This is a monitor. Yes, yes it is. That's the idea. We'll add more secondaries with low freeboard. This was the type of ship I wanted to build for this campaign. I wanted to build monitors. I was sitting here like, you know what? The ideal strategy is going to be monitors. And then it's like, oh, I don't have the tonnage to build monitors. Well, let's get the tonnage to build monitors and start building monitors then. And that's what this is. So hopefully it'll at least be okay. It's gonna suck, but you know, pre-Dreadnought era, you do want to rely on secondaries pretty heavily. And honestly, NBC is most cost-effective. I will get to proper warships here soon enough. But yeah, we are gonna start with monitors like this guy. Ah, it doesn't look great. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Alright, so let's do this. And go back a bit. Like there. All the world makes pre-dreadnoughts, you're making monitors. They're all making dreadnoughts, you should be making broadside frigates. I'm making, you know, pre-dreadnought monitors, so it's probably the only way I'm going to be able to compete with the world in terms of firepower at the moment. But I will say, good on me for avoiding war with the British. That could have been a very, very bad situation. China is a few decades behind in tech and thinking, yes. Alright, there we go. We should be getting those built. Hey, fleet tactics is done. Alright, I'm gonna rework the design now. Or, hold off. Oh, yeah, ammunition. That probably does need more ammunition. Oh, hey, yeah. Yeah, let's rework the design. 9,000 tons, 9-inch guns. And now, either we can get a little bit more armor, we can get a little bit more secondaries. Or, potentially get rid of that normal freeboard. That's way more tempting. Let's go for it. 8.1 inch more than 8-inch guns. Yeah, that will be the design I think I go with in the end. So I'll try to order 2 of them. I cannot take a prestige hit right now. Build me just 1. Okay, yeah, build me a second. Hey, look at that! Tensions are normal again. So those will be 2 pre-dreadnoughts. In about 11 to 12 months, the CAs will be done producing. No concern. Yeah. Ah, what a nice ship we're gonna build. Tiny dreadnoughts. Austro-Hungarian dreadnoughts is what we are looking at there. The good news is, you know, actually, let's see. So okay, 20 of these guys. Let's mothball the first 10. Designer, change it all. More shells and bigger guns. Yes. That is what happened. Alright, so in terms of light cruisers, that's 18. So 9 should be mothballed. Right now, 7 are. Mothball you, mothball you. That saves a little bit more money. And destroyers, how many? We have 32. Let's move them all to the reserve fleet starting out. And then the first 16 can be mothballed. Like so. Alright, and we're about to get a bunch of destroyers done here. Ooh, I'll take it. I'll take it. I need tech. I need tech. So, yeah, what tech do we have? Get a little bit better machinery and guns. Hey, 3 destroyers are commissioned. Hey, now we have 10-inch guns of quality 0. That's way better. Once we get better dock size. So we could decrease tension, or we could ally with somebody. Who should we ally with? Right now, Germany or America would be a good bet. Disarm conference? Ooh. Ooh, you want me to do that? That's evil. But do know, right now, we are in a majorly disadvantageous position. And we'd have to go to war to get out of that position. We could kill them in their infancy. But we could shoot ourselves in the foot at the same time, if the conference is particularly bad. You know, if we get rid of the U phase, you know, we're looking at the most we ever will have being 8-inch guns. I don't know if it's in my best interest to call one. I think I'm going to go with the safeguard our interests. The choice with the safeguard our interests is, do I try Germany, Britain, or America? Britain has some minor tensions. So it's riskier with Britain than it would be with Germany or America. USA would be good, certainly. But Britain has the stronger fleet. If you look at the almanac, yeah. Oh yeah, Britain does too. Let's go USA. And I'm gonna stop spying on the USA now. There we go. We now have an alliance with the United States of America. That's gonna help. That is definitely gonna help. 2 more turns, we get larger docks. Yeah, I'll build him a new yacht. Her, a Yuna. I don't know if it's a him or a her. It's the Empress, but it's still a him, apparently. I'll build them a new yacht. There, that works. Okay, heavy secondary battery 2. Alright, let's design a new battleship then. So, 10-inch guns of quality 0. Yeah, normal freeboard. Cramped secondary battery arrangement. We'd have to get more armor on him. Can I put him in singles? Yeah, I can do that. Can I put him in doubles yet? No. Do I want to do this or not? Wait, hold on. No, okay. No, I can't do that. So there's some thought of doing this. Do you think they can penetrate enough to warrant it as a secondary battery? Yeah, probably not. I'll stick with the 10-inch guns and go with the normal secondary battery approach. But casemates, not. Yeah. Yeah, go with that. So short range. Anything else I really want to get? Maybe turret armor and main armor up a little more. Go 19 knots. A little faster than the previous design. And no, I'm not going to use uniform narrow belt here. I don't want to. Which should be good enough. Good enough of a reason. Alright. Maybe in the late game. Maybe once we have all or nothing armor, I'll do, like, proper uniform narrow belt. Oh, come on. the pre-dread area because you were always making new ships that you know will be obsolete. Yep. There's also a lot of building a good armored cruiser at this point in time, but I need something to challenge others in the battleship line. And that's what this will be. But I'm probably only going to build one ship at this design. Alright. And then I'm going to add in a third funnel. I can make cities with 10-inch guns, yeah. Yeah, that is true. But I don't know if that would be more future-proof, because then you have battle cruisers come on the scene. Alright, so we'll do our... We could do our large wing bridge, or... Hello, Fallen Star, how's it going? I will do this. It's a little too far forward. So we'll do a more narrow bridge of the sort. And then what I want to do is... Okay, I wanted to shape that a little bit more differently. Like that. There we go. You know what? I am going to go back to the normal funnel approach here. So no more of the dual-sided funnels. Alright, good night. Yeah, I'm doing this stream pretty late. It's 12:20 a.m. here. I mean, I'm still going. I don't know if this will be something where I go until the first war, or if this will be something where I head off after maybe like 2 hours of stream. It'll probably be more like 2 hours of stream or something. Good thing you don't sleep. Yeah. I don't know when I'll next be at this as well. One thing I want to do is I also want to... The Japan series I'm talking about, I'm thinking I'm just going to do that as a YouTube series rather than a Twitch series like this one. I think China will be the Twitch series for now, and I might try my hand at a YouTube series for once. But I also do need to get stuff in Planet Coaster done, and that'll probably take up a lot of time tomorrow. So the good news is I actually have some extra weight remaining. So there's some thought about getting an extra secondary on here, and then maybe removing that secondary in the future to get an upgraded ship. Because this one I could see keeping in service, you know, maybe a little longer. I think Belt Extended's good. Let's go for it. So the funds from hopefully the two Fupos will free that up, and then the CA should finish. Yeah, no, don't do it. Hey, private dock size is expanding. Why do I have a ping on Discord? This won't show up anywhere on the actual thing. So yeah, there we go. That's good. Alright, CL Tengying Chow is commissioned. Good. Those two ships are commissioned. Those things are kind of useless now. As good as a 10% discount on the total price would be? No. I have to do that. I cannot lose more prestige. Alright, so save, and hey, private dock size has expanded. Gotta get that prestige point. Alright, get this battleship built. Case in point, those pre-dreads become obsolete the months they were laid down. Yep. Well, it wasn't exactly the month they were laid down, but a little bit after the fact. There's half of me which wants to build a second Ching-Ho. But no. Not right now. We need to get better guns. What I am going to do is I'm going to build a new CA. 10-inch guns, normal freeboard, 24 knots. Belt armor go up to 5 inches, turret armor up to 7. Maybe 23 knots. Turret top will be 2.5 inches, and we'll try to get the extra gun on there. But yeah, this will actually be a armored cruiser capable of fighting enemy armored cruisers. That's the idea at the very least. Alright, and now structure 2, just gonna go here. So I'm gonna do that. Structure 3 is you. I'm gonna go there and then there. I'll do something very similar for structure 5 as was done before. And then structure 6 will be probably a bigger box up here now. So like that. That'll be the ping high. And hey, early coastal subs, cool. Alright, tensions with France and Germany are starting to climb. 1% weight savings on machinery, that's good. All the subs. No, subs are boring! I found it was somewhat overweight. We can try, yeah. We can try to get more prestige out of it. France is kind of weak. Do have 8 battleships in service. But they aren't that strong. And that does give me another point of prestige. So build me ping high, just build me her. And then this is gonna eat up my budget for a while. Okay, Wyoming. Interesting. I don't know why our spy got that from America, who we are not currently spying on. But yeah, now we actually have CAs in service. 7.5-inch belt, kind of weak. On what? These? Oh, okay, on the Wyoming. Honestly, it's not bad for the pre-Dreadnought era. The pre-Dreadnought era, you can get away with some surprisingly low belt sizes. Like 8 or 9's 8 or 9's actually kind of overkill for the pre-Dreadnought era. Like 7, maybe 8's about where you want it. 7.5 slightly weak, but it's still kind of within the range where you want it. It's not very future-proofed, I will give it that. You know, but for the pre-Dreadnought era, it's not terrible. Hey look, tensions with France have gone down. Hooray! Yeah, that worked. 12-inch guns compared to 7.7 in knife fighting range. Okay. Oh, Japan has had some issues. Well, what state is Japan? And Japan's still not in a great state. I might increase spying on them. I hate having to do that, but I cannot take another prestige hit. Okay, dock size will complete there. Hush it up, don't go to war. I need to keep building larger docks. Tend to fight at night fighting range, yeah. I'm a little more careful, I think. So I am going to reserve some stuff, just so we do still have some proper money flowing in. And mothball them. And honestly, I'm probably just going to mothball these guys. That should be good. So close. Okay, that's what Japan is building. And yes, Q negative 2 13-inch guns. I would probably actually take it. Unfortunately, we are in a terrible monetary situation, so I cannot start refitting stuff with central firing yet. That is very good. That might get us out of it. I do want to buy technology. And now I'm not going to buy more technology. No. You offered me that last turn. Okay. Yeah, do that. Maybe I'll turn spying on Japan to low so I can get a little bit more budget. Alright. Subs are commissioned. Yay! 11-inch guns. Build me more coastal subs. It's not obsolete yet. I will... Strange as I am for money, I'll take the offer. You know what? I need to decrease tension with the US. How bad is the 11? It's only -1. So I'll halt construction on it for a turn. Handle it quietly. I gotta keep building up that dock size. Oh, I don't know. You know what? That gives me prestige. And I don't want to have to scrap ships which are extremely close to completion. Alright. Oh, come on. You only had to build her to reach 18 knots. Hey, I don't... There's a chance that the treaty would stick me with 10-inch guns or 8-inch guns. It's too risky. And plus, I want to get to the Dreadnought era. And we're in 1905 and we haven't been at war yet, so yeah. Alright, so research-wise, in terms of ship design, I think I feel good putting that one on high now. I'm on 12% research. Not 20. But I need to get more stuff closer to completion. No concern to us. Take Venezuela. Or, I thought it was Venezuela. It was the Virgin Islands. Oops. I'll take Venezuela anyways. They're kind of screwed in the real world right now. Alright, so... We're 4 months away from getting this guy done. Go up to 11-inch guns. But you know what? We are so close. Well, I don't need the larger docks yet, though. Honestly. But we might be really close to getting something which will allow for dreadnoughts. Is anybody building a battleship yet? That is not concerning the slightest. No, I'm totally not concerned by Britain already having laid down 5 dreadnoughts. No, 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 I'm not terrified at all. Britain is the best nation. Use 2 points in ship design for battle cruisers. Yep. I don't even have that yet. I want to get another point in ship design before I lay down a new ship. That's what I want to do. So what I'm going to do is, we are limited to the Fu Po in terms of light cruisers. And I want to get something medium range. Probably 24... 20, I can get 25 knots out of something. Nah, 24. You know what? Auto design one. Auto design one. We have the local yards to do it. Auto design another one. I want a better looking superstructure to work with. That's better. That's better to work with. Alright, so we want 6-inch guns. Yeah, we still want that. I'll go to 6,000. I'll go to 7,000 tons. I don't think 8,000 is needed for most light cruisers. You can get by at 7,000 or 6,000. Alright. So... no, why don't I bring this even further back? There we go. Rear wing turrets are expendable too, at least a single pair. Yeah, let's get... No. I'm not going to get those from Predator tubes. I'll just rely on the broadside ones. That's not a bad design. I could add some secondary 3-inch guns and then remove them later. I'll add the forward tube, fine. There you go. So it's a 24 knot CL. Side drums, high tensile steel, periscope. Periscope will be good for the next batch of subs. Gotta do that. The other two just caused too many issues. Alright, lay down a new light cruiser. New docks completed. Good. 4 subs commissioned. Come on, get me some proper dreadnought technology here, game. That would be nice. So research. Yeah, we're still not there yet. Still at early semi dreadnought technology. Now, one thing I am going to do is these guys are going to get sent in for central firing refit. And then once ping high is done, yeah, no thanks. Hello there, Ching Kongs. Let's send you guys in for a central firing refit. And that will cost a little bit. I want to get either better semi-dreadnought technology, 12-inch guns, or proper dreadnought technology before I build a new design. Alright, so they have finished their reconstructions. Good. That is a technology I will buy. Steam turbines are amazing. Open design for rebuild. Give me central firing. Alright. Fupos are going in for a new rebuild then. It'll cost a bit. However, I can start to mothball stuff. Give me a moment to get something sorted out with my chair. There we go. Heating blanket's still on. I hate cables. Cables just become a big mess. Alright, so normally I would just reserve all of these guys. However, let's mothball one of them, and 4 of them. And that saves me most of my money. Hey, recent improvements in productivity. Hey, CLs are finishing their reconstructions. Cool. That's good. Mothball you. Okay, that is what Japan is building. So what I'll do is I will build my first ship with steam turbines. And I'll build a Yuan Kai capable of 25 knots. Can we get 26? No. And let's leave it at about the same mass. But what we can do is we can give it those. Yeah, that looks like a good design. Nah, not more armor, just better guns. Alright, so the Fupos are now done with their reconstruction. So that should mean that my entire fleet now has central firing. Build me at least one of them. Build me a second. Alright, so let's see. So in terms of CLs, I'm going to wait one more turn. So we could do that. Or we could take the prestige hit. France is weak. Hey, better destroyers. Cool. Alright, so that is 20. So I want the first 10 to be mothballed. And the last 10 to all be reserved. We are going to need better destroyers as well. 700 tonners now. Now also with steam turbines. No, let's auto-generate a class. No cramped accommodations. Can we go up to 4-inch guns if we lose a knot of speed? Yeah, we can. What sort of magic was he getting out of the other ones? Oh yeah, they were short range. Were they? Are they? Yeah, they are. I'll stick with the 3-inch guns, leave a little bit of weight remaining. And honestly, that superstructure does work really well. So yeah, T-19. Screw it, let's go with it. That gives me budget, or... Yeah, I'll take the budget and the tensions with Germany are not very high right now. I think that is something I can manage to do to avoid war. And as normal, I lay down a class of 4 destroyers, because that's kind of like my standard destroyer class size. Better submarine reliability is always good. capped AP projectiles. Okay, that's good then. Hey, new docks completed, and we got the other 1,000 tons for docks. I can't afford new technology. Hey, medium wing turrets, that's good. Better 3-inch guns are now researched. Alright. So, I think with medium wing turrets, there's two things we can commit to. Either we commit to a I don't want to commit to a battlecruiser right now. Either we commit to a dreadnought armored cruiser? Like we can do this, I think, right? Yeah. We can commit to this. Which I think would be better than a battlecruiser at this point in time. It's better than having the two 11-inch guns and doing the same thing. Or we could commit to the battleship approach. More armor, etc. Yeah, probably more armor. We'll go 6 inches. 7 inches. Is that good? Yeah, it's good. I want to try to get her up to 26 knots. If at all possible. Yeah, I do. It's going to be a very expensive design. And I'm definitely going to rely on that ping high freeing up some stuff to work with. So we could go with the additional secondary guns like that, too. And then just have this kind of like proto battle cruiser thing. It would be 9-inch turrets and a 7-inch conning tower. Yeah, let's go with it. Take 3 months to design her, which was long enough to get high on done. And now she's obsolete. But you know, probably still worth it to build her. So I'm going to say not now. I'm going to wait 1 more month. Because now we can build her. And she is that. How'd you go obsolete? We now have... We can now build dreadnoughts. That's it. Alright, so... I am gonna mothball that design. And as soon as some more stuff's complete... I'll wait until Yunkai is 4 months away from completion. Best to avoid war right now. No more spying on Britain. Can't do it. I need all the money I can get. I can afford tension increases with Japan. Alright, Yunkai is now 4 months away from completion. I might actually wait 1 more month. She has central firing from the start, though, so... Yeah. Alright, so... Let's take a look at our most recent battleship design. So we want 21 knots. Short range still. Belt up to 10 inches. Turrets probably up to 13. I'll go 11 inches for the belt. I'll just go with a conventional design. Turret top will be 3. So let's look at 18,000 tons. We'll go 11-inch guns, F, G, J, and K. We can go up to 22,000. So start reducing that. Maybe reduce the turret top. Gun data. Might have to go with the 10-inch belt or 12-inch turrets. That's somewhere kind of in the middle. Which might be the best approach. Alright, we are now building a Nassau as China. Now let me look it up. Let me look up what the Nassau class battleship looked like. Again, so it only had 2 funnels. Looks like they were actually ovular like this. Maybe the aft one will be more spherical. Actually, you know what? I'll do a spherical one forward and then an oval one in the middle. About there. Structure 1 will still be this. So I guess she is kind of the partner to the armored cruiser we're building. Alright, so structure 2. If we look at a Nassau, I mean, that is a German design, so this is gonna, you know, be different, but... Let's do structure 2 as maybe like this out there. So we could do something like this. Yeah, that's a good structure 2. Structure 3, we'll start from there. We'll go back. We'll go back like that, and then I'll actually do a little like searchlight thing back there. Structure 4 will be this all. It's kind of midsection here around the funnel. I should probably move that funnel a bit forward, thinking about it now. Just a little bit like there. If I look at a Nassau, structure 5 should probably be kind of shaped like this. Maybe not quite that far out. I'll do this. And then structure 6 will honestly be a little bit of detail on top of here. Nope, not that, not that, not that. That's not what I want. Okay, so we'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. Hello, Nitrogen 99. Yes, I'm building my first Dreadnought battleship as China. Yeah, identified as battleship. Now I gotta update the ship graphic again a little bit. Identified as a Dreadnought. What the hell am I saying? Alright, so we gotta do this and that, and there we go. And structure 5 I will modify a bit. We can do that. Okay. Yeah, change the name. Chenyuan? Chenyuan? Yeah, I do want to armor the main turrets that heavily, and yeah. Alright, that's gonna cost a lot to build. Well, crap. That did not last as long as I was hoping it would. I won't care about this one. Damn it. Damn it, I do not want tensions with Britain to go any higher. um, I do not want to go to war with Britain. This is of no concern to us. Yeah, you take that, Britain. It's in Africa. Why do I care? Alright, there we go. Now we have a Chinese dreadnought laid down. Corone 117 will be pleased. Yes, that was what I've named my character in game. Let's see what the almanac says about British dreadnoughts. Alright, yeah, let's do that. They have 5 in service. Okay, they're slow. Have an 11-inch belt and 12 12-inch guns. So they are slow and they are scary. And it looks like we are the last nation to lay down a dreadnought. But not by much, thankfully. New docks are completed. Oh, come on, she was built to be fast. It probably won't happen, but if it can decrease tension with France, that is fine. Oh, it happened. Cool. There is some thought about going to war with Britain and trying to invade, way away. Admittedly, though, now that we own Java, stuff down here is going to be a little more difficult. But the good thing with Java is that we did build a bunch of coastal fortifications around it. We also tried to get Hong Kong from the British, too, and knock them out of that area. It would be very difficult, but, you know, British base capacity here is 370, and up here it's 60. And if we look at how many ships we have, we could actually get a lot of their fleet. Maybe not a lot of it, but yeah, they could challenge us. Hey, Chen Yuan, you want a sister? There we go. We will get her a sister then. Yeah, no thanks. That's a good tech. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. It's effectively useless at the moment. We will observe developments and see what comes of it. Oh, seriously, is it gonna push me to an early war with Britain before I have dreadnoughts? Yeah, take that option. Coastal sub. Cool. No more spying on Germany. I will put spying back into the US. Oh, God. Let's get more coastal subs now. Hey, much praise. Cool. Okay, tensions are declining. Tensions are declining. Hey, better 4-inch guns. Broken out in Ireland. That's interesting. I'm not gonna bother. So how much does one of these guys cost? So That costs a fair amount, so I am probably going to want to save up even when I get these CLs done. In terms of destroyers, I mean, I think we got a pretty good collection at the moment. We're going to get a set of new light cruisers in. We already got 2 of that set, so I'm going to be able to mothball another 2 for the moment. Actually, no, I can only mothball 1. Well, I can mothball another 2. They're smaller light cruisers. And reserve these guys to get a little bit more money. More KEs. Probably not. Probably not really that worth it. What do I want to build? I need, more heavy units right now. That's the issue. But I can't afford them. Some thought about going to the light cruiser here. But I don't have any turrets I can really use for that. Like really any of the centerline turrets. Which I would need. France and... Maybe we start readying for war. Let's get night fighting training on. Or, hold on, Japan is at 6 pre-dreads. Let's try to coax Japan into war. Hey, 900-ton displacement destroyers, that's good. I'm gonna change this to medium again. And probably that back down to medium. And maybe now I will try to get more subdivision and damage control as well as fire control. Switch more to my normal strategy. Alright, auto-design me a 900-tonner. Alright, so... medium range. We'll do normal engine. You know what? No, I'll do speed engine. We gotta go normal. There. I am gonna go to 4-inch guns because we have quality 1 4-inch guns. In terms of torpedoes, I still think we need F and G. Or there's also some thought, what if I went D, E, and then P? Why did I go C? No, D, E. It's overweight, but otherwise no issues. We go down to 29 knots, and now we're not overweight. So it's a little bit of a slow destroyer. Or we go to short range and go up to 30 knots. Nah, medium 29. Which will allow it to be in battle more often. And then what I will do is I will move the second funnel up there. Right, and then make this guy a little larger, I think. Maybe add a little thing on top. And then... you know what, we'll do a little bit of like this. Kind of around the funnels. Platform there too, to make it just look a little fancier. And there we go. Great Britain has crushed the rebels in Ireland. Not surprising, they're Britain. Alright, build me those. Make signaling errors less slightly. That's good. Alright, high spying on them. Keep low spying on the US and Russia for now, too. And do not spy on Britain. No thanks. I'm not going to be buying tech. As good as that would be. No, not right now. Okay. That's good. Torpedo Protection 1, that'll be on future battleship designs. Screw it, that gives me more budget. I do have France on my side, so that will help. British 8-inch guns have better performance than ours. No shit. No. No tech buying. We are about to get Nanchen done. And that will probably get us out of the black. I'm going to start activating more stuff then. At the very least, these guys and all of our battle fleet should be active. As well as probably at least this set of destroyers. Honestly, probably this set too. And then I'll move my mothballed ships into the reserve fleet to work them back up. Okay, come on. Wow! That is what America is building. We cannot fight that. And of course it's someone overweight. Yeah, use it to embarrass Japan. No thanks. As good as that would be. Do I have a class subs building right now? No, I don't. I should probably build a new one. Yeah, that is a good ship design. Come on, Japan. Trigger war, trigger war. Awesome, that's good. Okay. Yes or no? I have a little bit of prestige. I can afford to spend some. But it is a very important time to strengthen the Navy. Yeah, let's strengthen the Navy at this important time. Hey, new destroyers commissioned. Yeah, buy it, buy it. Come on, get something good. Alright, tensions with Japan are about to boil over into war. I'm not going to activate everything yet, but let's activate these guys. Oh, crap. Yeah, send these guys in for a rebuild. Oops. There we go. That'll take 3 months. We must improve our accounting practices. I will take that prestige hit. We are now at war with Japan. And that is... oh, shit. All these guys are old, but... for now... these 20 have to go on trade protection. And the 20 newer ones will stay on active service. You guys will go into the active fleet as well. Doctrine is good. These guys are in refit, and then we will be getting our dreadnoughts this war. That being said, it's 1:08 a.m. I am pretty tired. So, yeah, I'm going to see how this war goes next time. Thank you all who watched. Yeah, I will hopefully be back in a couple of days with this, and we will get to actually fight some battles. So yeah, good night. Good night, Max, and good night everyone on YouTube who might not be viewing this at night, probably isn't viewing this at night, but could be viewing this at night, so I don't know. Yeah. Bye!